What's up, guys? I was about to say a couple videos, but let me just introduce myself. My name's ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Tell people about me. I'm this really cool dude that plays Call of Duty. Nice people. Only makes them sit down when I stab them. Well, fuck that up. A couple videos ago, I briefly mentioned, do you guys want me to do a commentary about dumpster babies? Kind of shed some light on what it means and where they come from and how to spot a dumpster baby in Call of Duty. And a lot of you guys were like, yeah, fuck yeah, Blade. But, you know, I'm really more interested in seeing 3 pieces in search. So there you go. I wanted to do that just so that there was... I gave you something in this video. If you are easily offended by me making a joke about toddlers or babies being thrown in dumpsters because their mothers didn't love them, then at least you got to see that 3 pieces in search. That was beast, right? So I am not going to be offended if you're offended and want to click off the video. No hard feelings. I won't think less of you. Okay. So a dumpster baby, by definition, is a baby that is thrown into a dumpster by a mother who either can't take care of it or just knows from the get-go that that baby is going to be just not a good human being and wants to just get rid of it. You know, have a new baby. And so there's a overwhelming epidemic ever since a couple Call of Duties ago that dumpster babies somehow have gotten a hold of Xboxes and PlayStations, and somehow they steal internet from cafes and sit in jacuzzis like that guy did, and they're able to play Call of Duty. So dumpster babies are overtaking Call of Duty multiplayer as a whole. And so I'm just going to kind of let you know ways that you can spot a dumpster baby in Call of Duty or even in real life, and so that you can be known. The reason why you may be going, Blade, why would we want to out these dumpster babies? Well, dumpster babies don't ever get the vaccinations that they need because they were thrown in a dumpster and probably stayed there because they're too stupid for so long in an enclosed area with cabbage and smelly spices. And a lot of times dumpster babies are thrown out near sushi restaurants. So they have a lot of mercury built up. So how can you tell amongst us, it's scary, I know, amongst us, people in your Xbox party or PlayStation chat or whatever, who is a dumpster baby? Here's some telltale signs. If they use stun grenades or concussion grenades or any kind of tactical grenades, and not to take out guardians or to take out shock charges, I'll talk about shock charges later, then highly likely that they are a dumpster baby. Because anybody that thinks that, hey, it's not fair, you know, here's the thing. We go through life, normal people go through life, and we know things are fair or not fair. Dumpster babies never had that upbringing, so they feel that they should still be able to hang out with the nice, clean, hygienic people and still survive and do well, but they can't, so what they do is they have to throw a stun grenade in order to make it somehow fair. If you use a sniper rifle and sit and spawn with shock charges, definitely a dumpster baby. See, what happens is the shock charge noise makes it that they feel like they're in the dumpster from before, because a lot of times these dumpsters outside of restaurants have these like neon signs that flicker, and the shock charge thing reminds that of the womb. It's a natural occurring thing. And also, if you are a developer and you make skill-based matchmaking and you also have league play and you don't listen to the community very much, except for making a really, really good game, you might be a dumpster baby. So there you go. If you see a dumpster baby, don't fret. Peace and butt grease.
We got the bomb.
Wow! Dude, you're a fucking... Fuck you, Blade. Fuck you, man. It's like you had an intention to fucking kill me at the first round. Like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go get Sherman Holmes right away. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
I provided that for you because that dude was just really mad at me for some reason. People just don't like to get knifed. I don't get it. And he did call me the N-word, and I bleeped it out. Not because I'm afraid. Oh, super fast mode! Oh, I'm afraid of going so fast! Ah! I'm not afraid of, like, when other people call me that. We've all heard just drastically horrible, offensive things in online lobbies playing Call of Duty. It brings out the worst of us. But I was just thinking, like, what if you are watching this at your computer and your wife, your girlfriend, your mom, your aunt, whatever, someone walked in and you're sitting there and you're watching ONLYUSEmeBLADE commentary and someone says the N-word. That's fucked up. So I decided just to edit it out. That's why. I don't know why I spent so much time talking about that. But let's get it on. This is Search and Destroy. And this is me niffing people. I'm going to go ahead and play Ring Around the Rosie with that guy. Oh, bam! Sit down. I commentate. And probably the best commentator ever. Who do you think it is? Do you think it's Chris Smooth? Do you think it's C Nanners? Do you think it's ONLYUSEmeBLADE? No. The best commentator of all time is Kevin Calabro. And you might be going, who the hell is Kevin Calabro? Kevin Calabro was the announcer for the Seattle Supersonics. I can't do Kevin Calabro's voice, but he was the best play-by-play commentator I've ever heard. Okay, the only reason why I'm even bringing up the Kevin Calabro and him for the Sonics and me reminiscing about the Sonics is that there's rumors. I don't like to drum alert. There's rumors in the NBA basketball community, but basically there's a possibility that Seattle will purchase the Sacramento Kings. And Sacramento Kings is owned primarily by two brothers, and I don't mean African Americans, I mean two siblings. And I don't know why that's so funny to me. And that's got to be tough to share an NBA team, because, like, if I shared, like, a wagon with my sister when I was little, we're fighting over it. So I don't know how they're going to deal with a whole team. But basically, they were going to move it to Virginia Beach, and now it looks like they privately sold it to Chris Hansen. Who knows? It's all speculation and rumors. Don't quote me on that. But there's a possibility for Seattle to have a team, a basketball team. We're known as a football town with the Seahawks and a baseball town with the Mariners, but really, the basketball, like, thrived in Seattle, and partly because in the 90s, we had Peyton DeKemp, and we had Kevin Calabro, who was the best commentator ever. And I think one of the reasons why he was so good, apart from his personality and how his voice and his speech was so fast, honestly, he could have done the dog races as far as, like, who's winning this, or auctions, little bidding auctions. Back in the day, NBA had this rule, the blackout rule, right? And the way that worked was this. If the game wasn't sold out, basically there's seats left in the arena, the NBA basically had this notion, well, if they want to see it, they should come out and buy a ticket. And then if it's all full up, they're like, well, people wanted to see it, but they can't buy a ticket, so now it's available on TV. So basically, this is the basic equation. If it's sold out, it's on TV. If it's not sold out, it's blacked out. You should go buy a ticket. That was their mentality, okay? So when Kevin Calabro used to have to do the games, he used to have to do it on the radio, okay? And so what would happen is that he would describe every single action that was happening in a fast-paced NBA basketball game, and he did it so well. I'm going to link you... Actually, I'm going to have to annotate a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to link you on the screen. Bam! The reason why I'm saying that is because I made a new cool little outro, and I thought it'd be cool to link you guys to previous videos. Check it out. Wait till the end of the video. Check it out. So while I'm annotating that, I'll just annotate on the screen, and I'll probably just put it in the description too. Who cares? So, the possibility of the Sonics getting a team, or the Seattle getting a team, kind of like Cleveland will probably get the team and then rename it the Sonics, and all will be well. You guys should watch. I'm not going to link you this. Haha. Watch Sonics Gate, because it's an amazing documentary, and it'll explain super fast everything that's going on with the Sonics, why they were kicked out, why Clay Bennett is a dumpster baby, and why I don't drink Starbucks coffee. I don't drink Starbucks coffee. as a principle because of Howard Schultz and that dirty, bleeding nipple asshole for him taking him out. I love the Sonics, guys. I always will love the Sonics. I love Gary Payton. I love Sean Kemp. Detlef Shrimp, Nate McMillan. I love Sonics. I love the colors. I love everything about them. And to have it taken away, it fucking sucks. It really does fucking suck. So when I heard the rumors that we might be getting a team back, Seattle as a whole deserves it. Obviously, right now, we're really, really pumped for the Seahawks. It's going to be the Seahawks versus Denver in the Super Bowl. Mark my words. And if you don't like that, you're stupid. Just kidding. I do think it's going to be that. Seahawks are just killing this year. That guy got skewered. And that is the end of the game. A 12-1 with 2 plants in Search and Destroy on the Yemen. Now, I worked really, really hard on this with help from my roommate, Scott Kinmartin. If you guys need more Only Use Me Blade action, I got you covered with this beautifulness right here. I can't see my timeline. There we go. On the left, my Dumpster Baby commentary. It was amazing. Not as much hate as I expected. On the right is a Destruction of Noobs video. I have a second channel called Blade Plays. Subscribe to this channel, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. And Sherman, you should take it out, buddy.
Okay. Hey, I didn't get buzzers.
Dude, where the fuck you keep coming from with your fucking knifing? God damn it.
Oh, mercy.
Going for the three. Yes! Oh, that's the way you get it done. Lights in and tomahawks it home. Ouch!
Goodness, another one.
Left-handed flush. Get out the way. Clear the building. Oh, good God.
They'll be talking about that one in church. You
Tomahawks it down. Ay, caramba. What a play! Get on the magic carpet and ride it to the heavens, baby. He will go back and get it and tomahawk it. Oh, raging right-handed tomahawk. And we love it. We love it.
What's up, guys? Only Use Me Blade, and I got for you a little overflow Search and Destroy. A little bit of a slow start, but I picked it up. Yesterday, I was in Wegmans. If you guys don't know what Wegmans is awesome. Wegmans is like a super nice, super clean, amazing grocery store. Tops, you suck. I'm still getting accustomed to Buffalo life because I'm so used to Seattle and the West Coast in, so I'm still getting used to the Buffalo life. I love that there's flat. It's so weird because I do love titties. It's really weird that I'd say I like anything flat, but I do love that there's not a lot of hills like there are in Washington. And I love Wegmans. I really, really do. I love their deli, and I love their food. I love their prices. Tops, you fucking blow. You suck. Don't go to Tops if you can help it. They're just overly expensive, and it's just like a dirty Safeway. Not a fan of them. Don't sue me, Tops. But while I was in there, it was really weird because, like, super fast mode, lots of super fast mode because this is a long round. Why do you play like that? While I was in Tops, there were a couple situations where there was a girl and you can kind of tell that she was digging me a little bit, right? And then coming right behind me is my roommate, Scott Kinmartin. Now, I live with Scott, very clean dude. He knows the ins and outs of YouTube, and he's actually helped me out a lot as far as little things like descriptions and also like the outros for my video. He kind of designed that and showed me how to do it. Shows me how to use Final Cut Pro. So for that, Scott, I thank you. But fuck you for this. When you're roommates, a lot of you guys are younger, but like when you become roommates, right, with a dude, a lot of times you guys will go out and you guys will go shopping. You guys will go out and get drinks or whatever, you know? And a lot of times when you're shopping and you guys are sharing a cart and you're walking around and you're kind of picking stuff up, you kind of give this, you kind of give this air of that you might be a homosexual. And I know that sounds really, really weird, but like what it looks like is when two dudes are in a store and they're pushing a grocery cart together and they're throwing stuff in there, possibility that they could be in a gay relationship. That's how it looks. That's how it looks perceived. And the funny thing about it is that it's not like they're in a relationship that's like fresh and they're just like they love each other and they just slap each other on the ass or whatever, you know, or basically they're not very affectionate towards each other. So they're kind of like, you know, if it's like anybody that goes in a relationship, right? The beginning's always amazing, and then you hit this point where it's like you guys know each other, all that fucking lovey-dovey stuff is like, shut up, we live in the real world, just pick out the pickles and put them in the fucking cart. Shut up. You like, I don't say that. I would never talk to a female like that. But you know what I mean? Like, you don't get tired of each other, but you like the romance and the giddiness and the fucking fairy tale, la 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 la, smoke everywhere kind of thing is gone. And so, really, two heterosexual dudes that happen to live with each other, it kind of looks as if not only are we a gay couple, but we are a couple that we've been gay for so long that we've been gay for so long that now we're just like sick of each other. And supposedly I would love this fruit at heart, but I don't. But I'm not like in that romantic phase of it. Obviously, I'm not gay. If you are gay, that's cool. It doesn't affect me, and it's really none of my business. And if people perceive me as being gay, even though I'm not, it's just like, well, you're dumb. Play a little detective work. Feel my crotch if there was a girl in front of me. Might get a boner. I don't know. But also kind of got me kind of thinking about, you know how they're making like gay marriages like happen? This is a beast round, by the way. You know how they're making like gay marriages happen, which is totally cool. If I've always said that I want gay marriages to happen for my own personal enjoyment because there's going to be gay divorces, and that would be hilarious. But the other thing with gay marriages I was thinking about, there's a thing called common law marriage, where if you live with somebody in the same house or same apartment or whatever for, I think it's like 7 years, if you live with them for long enough, whatever state that you live in, they basically go, you know what? Fuck you, you're married, tough titty. And I was wondering, I was like, well, now with gay marriage happening, what if you were in an apartment and you live with somebody for 7 years? Does that state just say, oh, you guys are gay, you guys are married, bam, married, nothing you can do about it? It's just kind of food for your gay mouth. I'm just fucking with you. On the left was a little video edit that I did where I used Kevin Calabro on a ham streak. And on the right was a commentary also about basketball-related things. It's about the Sonics. It's about Seattle finally getting an NBA team. And I'm super pumped about that. So you can click on the left for that one, the right for the other one. I have a second channel where I upload random stuff. My main channel, subscribe. Facebook, Twitter. I love you. Links in the description as well. Peace and buckers. Wow, Blade. You mean to tell me that you got only 11 stabs, but you got 2 orbital VSATs? I call bullshit. I don't believe you. You're a liar. Unsub Woody. What's up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE. And to my chagrin, that's a good word, I got 2 orbital VSATs in this game with just my combat knife. I don't think I even got a tomahawk because look how slow. Looks like you had a bad arm right there. You know, looks like it was a Fitzpatrick throw. Anyways, I got 2 orbital VSATs in this game. Obviously, I'm running the UAV, counter UAV, Blackbird combination. I'm going to answer a couple questions. Basically, a couple people are like, well, Blade, why don't you run the EMP? Because if you get, EMP is only like 100 more points than a Blackbird. So if you get a Blackbird, that's pretty much guaranteed EMP. That makes sense. I get that. But also at the same time, if I'm able to achieve that Blackbird, the chances are that the enemy team isn't going to have shit in the air anyways. And don't you hate that when you're playing a game and you pick out your perks and like you pick stuff like engineer and EMP grenades, so you allocated so many points for that, but then you play and none of the enemy teams is using equipment. Like if I use Ghost, I think I use Ghost this round. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I don't think they even could spell. I don't think this team could spell UAV. This team that we were playing against. So the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of you guys were asking, Blade, why don't you do a class setup video? There's the first Orbital VSAT, and I think it only took me like 4 kills or something. Go back and count. Ticky-tacky. I don't care. A lot of people, Blade, make a class setup video. And it's just like, I know my classes for search. I have one class that has Flak Jacket, one class that has Ghost, and that's pretty much about it. And it stays the same, and I'm always using the... I can't believe I even got that, dude. That's amazing. But as far as the other game types, I'm still experimenting. I'm still in that experimental phase about what I believe are the best setups. Like this one, I'm trying to do just the combat knife because I've been rocking just the ballistic knife for a while, and I wanted to kind of do something different. So my questions to you are: Super Fast Moto! Do you think that I should have got 2 Orbital VSATs with only 11 kills? Or do you think because I'm playing the objective like a boss, that I deserve those? And what do you guys think about a possibility of having a personal UAV? I think that'd be swell. I wouldn't mind having a personal Orbital VSAT, but I already know people would be like, well, if you could have a personal Orbital VSAT, that's all people would run. So go fucking figure. I don't know. I just think it's a little silly. Like if you play free-for-all, you pretty much you have to get half the kills total in the game just to get an Orbital VSAT. But like, I get like 4 kills in a 100 kill game or a 100 confirmed game, and I get an easy Orbital VSAT. Just, I don't know. I'll take it, but it kind of feels a little dirty. Kind of feels a little... And also this one right here, another thing, does this ever happen to you? Are you ever seen that little bar on the side and you don't know? Like right here when it said Orbital VSAT, I was like, what? I got an Orbital VSAT again? Double? What? That's how I said it. I said, what? Like some Joe Dirte. Super fast motor! Ooh, look at that kill feed. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Pac, pac, pac. Hey, I need to play some Pac-Man. God damn it. So, there you go. 11 kills, 2 Orbital VSATs. Got that Jordan Deuce 3 confirms, 5 denies. You think I should have got that? Or do you think that they need to tweak the way the game works? I don't know. Complaints about this game? The only complaint I have about this game since we played is just the connection's sometimes funky, but you're going to get that with consoles. So, fucking A+ there, buddy. I decided that when I link you to videos, I'm going to link you to an old school video that some of my new subscribers might not know about. On the right, I call that the Purple Nurple Slow Knifetage, a little Call of Duty 4. Slow down, slap, slow down, banging. And then on the left, my previous video that I uploaded today about being mistaken for being a homosexual just because I have a roommate. Blade Plays, second channel with lots of cool stuff. Subscribe to my main channel, Twitter, Facebook. Peace and buckers.
Charger set.
Well, I was right next to her when this happened.
That's trolling right
I
there.
didn't know what the fuck I was seeing.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh. Yep.
What's trolling to you? What's your best troll?
I wanted to, at that moment, I talk about panic uploads, right? I talk about I'll get something, whether it be a sick clip or a sick game, and I'll get motivated to upload it. And then there's also uploads where I literally have a game for a while, and then I just sit on it like a chicken using its buttocks to warm an egg until it's just the perfect where it's. I don't know if that's how it works, but but I literally was just going to upload a video with just that, because there's like this ongoing trend where people think that like trapping someone in a corner and just is the same thing as trolling. And I wanted to be like, no, you're just an asshole. But if you think about it, isn't trolling getting an uncharacteristic response out of people? And by me responding to it, isn't that pretty much what trolling is? I mean, I don't think we had, if you go back to that, you can kind of see the game clock and the rounds. Like, I don't think we had a chance to win that game. But, you know, to just stop what you're doing, like, you have this feeling like everyone wants to be on the same team, you want to win. And to trap someone in the corner is like, well, you're not trolling, dude. You're just being an asshole. And then I kind of realized that, why do I care? Like, why would that bother me? And because this thing is like, I know that people, there's going to be assholes in the world. There's going to be people that just are, and especially online when there's no what's it called? And there's no recourse. You know what I mean? There's no recourse for just being a jerk online. No one really cares at the end of the day, and it doesn't really matter. You kind of see what I'm saying? And so part of my crankiness, I think, is because I've been watching what I eat. I've been hitting the gym, but more than half the battle of doing the whole gym thing is watching your caloric intake, watching, you know, what you put into your body as well as what you know, get out of it. And maybe my blood sugar was low or whatever, but I was just like, I was really, really mad at that kid. And then I kind of asked myself the question, or super fast, but I kind of had the statement of, well, it's not that serious. Why, you know, once I let something like that affect me, what does that say about me? You know what I mean? Like, people are going to be assholes. That's not some new world thing, you know? I'm not the judge, the juror, the executioner. I'm just a dude just trying to, like, make sense of it all. And so what I did is I hit up a friend and we went out and we had dinner. And, like, as I was driving home, I had the music going on in my car, and that scared the shit out of me. Had the music going on in my car, and I got a sound system. Like, when I bought my car, I dropped a bunch of coin in my sound system just for the simple fact that your car is like the only place where you can, like, listen to music super loud. You can't really do that in a house, and I don't have the financial means to own a house in a location that I can just play my stereo loud. I don't even have my speakers in my house hooked up. So, like, the car, for me, is the only place where I can listen to music loud. And there's just something about the smooth ride of the caddy that just soothes me. And I did something I haven't done in a while, but I think that I needed to do it. When I was going to turn right to go into my neighborhood, I just kept on going straight. And I drove, and I let, I think I had Big Crit playing on the iPod or whatever, one of his, like, first or second albums, and I just basically just cruised for a while, and kind of got my head straight a little bit, and it was good, because the thing is, like, when I play Call of Duty, I'm not trying to sound pompous or anything, but, like, every time I play, you guys recognize me, and I love it. And I understand that because I share a lot with you guys, that you feel that you know me, and I think you do, just from what I shared about. I don't know anything about you. And so when I get into a lobby, I'm aware of that, and I basically try to be that person that I am, even though sometimes I'm not in the mood to chat. Sometimes I just want to mute the entire lobby, but I don't think it's fair to you guys. See what I'm saying? And that's I'm not complaining about that. It's just like, but I can only do it in such a long period of time. I can only play Call of Duty in maybe for an hour before I'm just like, hey, I gotta go do something else. Let me go hit this gym And let me go take this cruise. And one thing that also gets my mind right is, come on, bro, you're really gonna trap me. One thing that really does get my mind right though is I got a Nintendo DS that I won from Dave & Buster's, and I play this game, Mario versus Donkey Kong, and it's epic. It's my top games I've always said were Duke Nukem, San Andreas, Call of Duty 4, and I got to add that to the list, man. It's pretty cool. And then, like, when I sit on there, my legs get tingly because I sit on the toilet for a long time, and you know, I just kind of lose myself and kind of put things in perspective and have some me time. So I don't know. This game was right after that dude wanted to so-called troll someone, and you know, got my mind right and try to get a better perspective on it. Peace and butt grease. No outro this week. Woo! What's up, guys? I guess I should use this NHL commentary because I actually had this prepared early Sunday afternoon. And I was going to okay, well, I'm going to watch my Seattle Seahawks play, and after they win, I'm going to relax. Then I'm going to do a nice little Sunday show commentary, let Scott Ken Martin do his little Let Your Google Hang Out little weekly podcast that he does, and I'll have a good old time. But the Seattle Seahawks versus the Atlanta Falcons playoff NFL game was amazing, and it was an emotional roller coaster, Vivian Green. And I don't know, after the game, it was so many ups and downs. It kind of reminded me of the Green Bay game, Monday Night Football game that we had earlier in the year. And then I was pretty devastated after we lost. I know we have a rookie quarterback, and I know that, you know, beast mode didn't really go full on beast mode, and that was a nice tomahawk by that gentleman. I don't know if here's the thing, when you see me in the lobby, guys, I'm just a normal dude. Don't freak the fuck out. And also, if you pull up the knife class, I can't even say that, because, like, do what you do. Like, I don't like getting killed in Call of Duty, period. Whether it be from a noob tube, whether it be from a knife, whether it be from a head glitcher, whether it be from a random grenade, whether it be from anything. I may bitch and complain about a lot of things, but I'm equal opportunity. Whenever I die in Call of Duty, it's never my fault. This is pretty epic. Why don't you die, Riot Shielder? You are wasting my time. Let me get back at you. Let me collect myself. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, let me kill your friend. Oh, I still got you to deal with. Come here. There you go. Whew, finally. But about people pulling out their knives when they see me in lobbies, I can't stop it. That's cool if you want to. It's cool if you don't. I don't really have any say on what you do. People, like, I love this idea that if you complain to a person in Call of Duty on how they killed you, they're not playing your game. They're playing Call of Duty. They're playing with what they have, and if you don't like that someone head glitches a mattress like that, then just don't play. I mean, you're not going to stop people from playing how they want to play. It's such a cliche thing, but they paid $60 for the game too. Like, if they paid $50 for the game, we'd have a say in how they play. I don't know. But you can't change it, and like I said before, you're not going to find peace and harmony in a game where the entire intention is to destroy you and kill you and murder you. So stop caring. So after the football game, I was just like, dude, I was just kind of devastated, and I don't know. I slept tough. I actually slept in. I've never really talked about this, about doing YouTube as a job, because I don't know, I've always said that it's not good to do videos about doing videos. I think that's a little stupid. But here's the thing, like, a lot of people get mad or upset at people that do YouTube. They're like, that's fucking bullshit. You don't work a real job. I've worked real jobs. This is way better. This is a way better situation than having mad. If you kill me in Call of Duty, I don't like you. Bam. Working, well, it's part work, but it's a small percentage. And most of the time, I was having fun. I hate this excuse from people, but I was doing this as a hobby before I started getting paid for it or whatever. And it's a good thing, and it lets me I totally miss it super fast mode. It lets me kind of have my own schedule. And, you know, the whole point is like when I have a commentary, or when I have a gameplay, or whenever I have a thought, I'm able to pull up one of my gameplays and just chat over it. And that's what it's all about. Come on, Riot Shielder, bro! Wasting my time. Like the Dumpster Baby commentary. I was inspired to do a Dumpster Baby commentary. I had a gameplay. We did it. You sit down. And that's what it's all about. Today, so I've changed my schedule around to where I usually wake up. I've actually changed it so that I wake up real early and then go and hit the gym with my partner Keemstar. And everyone asking about what happened to the Bad Kids show or whatever. Keemstar lost all his channels, and there's no concrete reason why. I think that he has some haters or some people that he had pissed off previously in his griefing, messing with everybody days. And so because of that, he lost all his channels. And I think it's a personal vendetta that he or she, the person that took him down, or group that took him down, has them, because he took down the Bad Kid podcast just because he was, you know, he was part of it. His face was all over it. So he's working on getting him back. Who knows if they're going to get him back. But that's pretty much about it. A lot of people have just been asking about that, so I was just going to touch on that subject. But normally I go to the gym with him every morning, and he's great. He's a motivator. And, you know, it's all good in the hood. Sit down. But I slept in. I fucking slept in, and it sucks. Every time I've had issues, I've lost a couple jobs because of me sleeping in. Sometimes it's anxiety. Sometimes it's I'm naturally want to stay up late type of thing. Sometimes I'm exhausted or whatever. But it's definitely an issue that I'm aware of that I need to work on. Because what if this YouTube thing goes away, right? I'm going to have to work a regular job. I might have to work a regular job, and it might require me coming into an office at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I would do it for a while, but the thing is like, sleeping in when you're supposed to be at a job, even if 99 times out of 100 you get there right on time and you sleep in once, that one time's a bad thing. That's a horrible thing. If you sleep in for a job when you're supposed to be there, then, you know, it's really bad. You know what I mean? So even though me working out isn't a job, that feeling of waking up and going, fuck, I was supposed to be somewhere and I'm not, is really shitty. And I think any of you guys that have gone through that's really, they kind of understand what I'm talking about. It's really not good. And it's just something that I have to work on. And YouTube's allowed me not to have to work on that because I can sleep in whenever I want. Back in the, like when I was younger, like when I was like in my 20s, I used to smoke weed a lot. And I used to be at work, like I remember being at Best Buy, and people would be like, hey dude, what's up? Let's go smoke a bowl. And I'm like on the clock, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. They're like, dude, but you're a smoker. What's up? We smoke all the time after work. I'm like, that's because when I'm at a job, the whole point of the job is for whoever's paying me to be there. I'm supposed to be there. I'm not supposed to be there getting stoned. I'm not supposed to be sleeping. I'm not supposed to be doing that stuff. If you're paying me in order to do some type of duty and to be professional, I'm not going to go get high. That right there never quite computed with me. If someone's going to pay you to do something, then do it right and be professional about it. So I always felt like a piece of shit whenever I were to be sleeping in. Because it's like they're not paying me to wander in there looking like shit, you know, a couple hours. And also, one thing, and I think everyone has pulled this move off, is especially at jobs where the times change, this is really, really a tough one. You walk in there, dressed nicely, shirt tucked in, hair combed, everything looking professional, and you just briskly walk in there, and you clock in, and you kind of like look at people, and they're like, dude, you're fucking, and I'm saying, like, let's say you need to be at work at 8, and you come in there at 10, and you walk in and clock in right at 10, and kind of clap your hands, be like, okay, let's kill the day, and they kind of go, what are you doing? Like, well, I'm here to work. Even though in the back of your mind you know damn well that you are out of pocket, that you showed up to work 2 hours late, but if you can sell it, like sell the idea that you were supposed to be there, and you know that you honestly thought that work started at 10 or whatever, I've gotten away with it before. And then you go, oh fuck, I'm sorry, I thought I was at 10, my bad, you know. I don't know. Make sure you get up and go to work and be professional, and you know, I'm aware of that, even though my work is one room away and it's playing Call of Duty, making kids sit down. Peace and but grease. 15-4. So now I'm gonna give you on the sides here. This is like my little outro thing. On the left-hand side is the previous video, which really, if you think about it, is a Sunday chill commentary kind of vibe. It's about adjusting perspective. It's about getting in the car and cruising. And then on the right, I like doing the right, like a little throwback video. So let me think here. That right video should be, how about my very first upload I ever made? It was a knife only on broadcast. So enjoy those. Peace and butt grease. Again.
You are in a gun place. Where's your knife?
I know.
Open the door! Wait, we have to wait for her? What's going on? Okay, here we go. Yeah, it did. Oh, man. You got this. Pretty good shot.
I think you killed him.
You killed him.
Yeah, he's done. He's done. Sit down.
Only use me knife, that's for sure.
If I were to bring, I asked her if she shot it down. I'm going to try to ask you.
I'm the owner.
Well,
It's got to go past me before.
okay. I got a gaming channel on YouTube that's pretty big, and it's all around using just knives in Call of Duty. And I was wondering if I were to bring them, I'm willing to sacrifice them, but could I just go in the range and throw them at the target?
You're gonna lose them.
I'll totally be understanding if I lose them and it's part of all the bullets and stuff there, but could I do that?
It's up to Dennis.
Let's talk to Dennis. Dennis sounds like a good guy.
He's the owner, and he has the final say.
Okay. It's around me using knives in Call of Duty. I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I was wondering if I were bringing, like, say, throwing knives, or just regular knives, and throw them at the targets. I completely understand I'll lose them, but could I do that and film it?
Even if it's butter knives, just the act of you throwing knives at a gun range is ironic.
And I understand I'll probably lose them because obviously I can't go in there and retrieve them. I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah, I said, I'll never do this again. I can't believe I did this. And then when I shot it, she told me to put it down after the first one, put the safety back on, but I didn't. I'm like, okay, can I keep shooting?
Oh, that is actually the main is the F-35.
What do you...
I'm just trying to figure out a way that could be done. Without a lot of people back there.
Nice! Oh, that was epic.
Good job, grunts. Get ready for the next round.
Idiot. Why would
You what, your mom?
Here
To everybody on the other team, I have a golden
Yeah,
gun.
final kill.
I have a golden gun and I'm level 4. How does that make you feel?
I have 2 golden guns. It doesn't. You're a.
Search and
So I'm out there, I'm in the trenches, and I kill someone, knife the ladder, come up, get a triple kill cam for the final thing, and super fast mode on the game of kill confirmed on raid. Only post me raid. I gotta mix it up between the raid and the shit map. I can never remember. Hijacked. I gotta mix it up. What's up, guys? ONLYUSemeBLADE. Now, during that was more of an. That wasn't like an example of like, look how good I am at Call of Duty. That was more of an example of, ooh, sit down. You sit down. Oh, you know what? And I think let's regroup. Let's get that U of A of V, and then you go ahead and catch this. Whoop, 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 whoop. That was more of an example. So all those kids were really annoying. So I muted them. They weren't mean or anything. They were just really annoying. They were talking about G.I. Joes and trinkets and whatnot. And I didn't care about what they had to say. But as soon as I got that little triple kill feed, I was like, oh, let's get their reactions. They're going to think that's awesome because I thought that was awesome. And they were still talking about bullshit. And that's kind of an example of no one really gives a shit. And I know this is going to sound like a negative commentary, and it's not. It's just more of a realistic commentary. I'm going to talk about what Operation False Hope. I'm going to talk about my roommate Scott Ken Martin, how he's a victim of Operation False Hope. And I talked to my roommate Scott about this. But, you know, I unmuted those kids because I wanted to hear the epic reactions because I thought it was super pumped up. I thought it was really cool. And I wanted to know what was kind of going on. And they didn't really give a shit. And if you guys have ever seen the movie A Bronx Tale, at the end with the funeral, he kind of realizes that no one really cares. And even though your belief system and what you believe strongly or what you think is outrageous or egregious, and most people don't really have the same opinion of you or not as passionate about you, and we tend to get pissed off about that. We tend to go, oh, why? Why is it that we don't get, you know, why don't people feel the same way that I do? Because we ain't got time for that. We're doing our own thing. We're on our own mission in life. And just because you go over a speed bump doesn't mean that we have to stop cruising. Oh, that was a good analogy. I like that. I just came up with that on the spot. So I'm going to talk about kind of what Operation False Hope is. It is a thing where, like, a lot of times people ask me, they're like, Blade, could you give me a like on this video? And it's just like, here's my whole take on leaving likes or shouting people out or whatever. If it's something I enjoy and I think that my viewers would enjoy it, I'll throw up a like on Twitter. If I thought it was a cool little video, oh my god, I'm horrible, unsub Woody, Jesus. With the VSAT up, I fall off the edge of the map. You're doing bad, Blake. You're bad. The montage that I put, I'm going to put the links in the description and link at the end of this video for the montage. A lot of you guys are like, oh, Blade, I can get way better clips than this on the shitter. I'll play it on the Wii U. It's just like, well, who cares? Like, there were interesting clips, interesting edit, made for a good, enjoyable video. Most people got it, and the people that really want to nitpick about it, it's like, I don't know what to tell you. So let me get right down to brass tacks about what Operation False Hope is. And the ultimate Operation False Hope is what happened to my roommate, Scott Ken Martin. So Scott pretty much made a really stupid video. And in the stupid video, he runs into, oh, this dude gets destroyed. That I want to upload a video just for that. Scott made a really, really stupid video. And Ray William Johnson actually shouted him out. So he jumped up, like, I think he got like 20,000 subscribers from it. But the thing is, he didn't really do anything with it, and he never really like took off with it. Now, he does YouTube because he likes it. It's a hobby for him. But at the same time, it was just, it's like Operation False Hope. If you, a viewer, were to give me a video and you think, Super Fast Moda, oh my gosh, I should have way more views on this, this is unfair, realize no one gives a shit. Make videos that you like doing and are entertaining, and they will naturally grow. Now, I hate to shatter your little world here. That was pretty sweet. But there's a possibility that maybe your videos suck. Just a possibility. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. So, even though you might have some awesome, amazing thing going on, there is definitely a huge possibility that A, you haven't got the recognition because you haven't put in the time, and B, maybe it's not that cool. Maybe it really isn't that cool. I'm sorry to shatter your dreams. But when you ask other YouTubers to like your videos so you can get promotion, all that's doing is possibly getting you in the door. You have to still kill it. Sounds like a name of commentary. It's not. I'm sorry. So, now, previous videos. I did this montage from all the clips that I got when the game first came out. Pretty proud of it. Interesting kills. Not the most amazing, crazy kills, but interesting. Link to that on the left. And then I'm just gonna link you to Scott, because watch his videos because he's my roommate, and go check him out. Peace and butt grease. Only. What's up, guys? ONLYUSEmeBLADE, playing on that raid, a little bit of Search and Destroy, playing solo dolo, Kid Cudi. And, yeah. You know what? I know this is complaining, but we need some new maps. For some reason, we went through this with Black Ops Uno, and we're going through this now. The original maps they sent were swell and dandy, but we need more. We need more! Fiending for more maps. There's going to be tons of super fast ones. This is a Search and Destroy game where I stab people. Who would have thunk it? I want to talk about the difference between taken and stolen or theftery or whatever, because a lot of people seem to have a misconception about the difference. Between the difference of being taken and the difference of just leaving. So, obviously, there's been this, you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about this, but the city of Seattle is finally going to get an NBA team, and we're getting the Sacramento Kings. Now, they haven't declared this yet, but I do believe that it is in their best interest to change the name from the Kings to the Sonics. And Skype... Fuck you. You ruined the commentary, Skype. Fuck you, Skype. Quit. You're probably going to hear the... No? You're not going to hear it? Okay. I think they should change the name to Sonics. Now, a lot of people have hit me up on Twitter, and people from Sacramento, and they're like, hey, thanks, Blade. Thanks for stealing our team. It's really fucked up of you. Like, as if I went and, went to the fucking Sacramento and packed up the team and brought them to Seattle, snuck them past airport security or something. It's like, no, that's not the case. It's business. It's fucked up, but it's business. I can't believe I missed the super fast mode. But we're super fast mode now. We're just gonna play like normal human beings. But then we're gonna super fast mode some more because running around in search isn't exactly exciting. And I don't think I get any kills. Don't worry about it. We didn't steal the Kings, guys. And in all actuality, the Sonics were stolen from us. I'm not going to get into it, but the whole Sonic skate and, Wally Walker giving the team to Howard Schultz and Howard Schultz selling it to somebody that he knew was going to take it to Oklahoma. End of the story. But here's the thing. During the whole situation, I don't look at people in Oklahoma like, fuck you, Oklahoma people. I mean, fuck Clay Bennett, but I don't say that to people from Oklahoma because it's they just wanted a team. That's them. That city, has a team, and they have an amazing team. Super fast one. So I'm not mad at Oklahoma. I'm more so mad at, Clay Bennett and Howard Schultz. And it's interesting because, like, I've dated females before, and I've sometimes had to deal with their ex-boyfriends. And it's a situation where the boyfriend is mad at me, as if I, like, took the broad. What are you talking about? No, just that she's not with you, she's with me. Don't be mad at me. Fucking super fast, be mad at her, or like look at the reason why you're not together. But like, don't be mad at the person that now is in a relationship with her. Like Seattle people, we're not really mad at Oklahoma City, And there's a difference between getting taken and being left. Now, I will say this: when the shoes are put on different feet, it is a little awkward. Like back when I was doing I've never told anybody this, but back when I was doing the San Andreas episodes, I think it was episode 44 or 34 or something like that. And there was a time where, I'm going to talk through the super fast mode. There was a time when I basically went through a breakup with my at that point girlfriend, and I was working later on. I ended up working at another bar as a bouncer. And she came in one night, and that situation sucked. That situation really did suck, as far as having to sit there and watch her hang out with other dudes or whatever, being flirtatious with other dudes. Super shitty situation. Don't ever want to have anybody go through that. I mean, we kind of went through that when we saw Oklahoma City go to the finals. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of went through that, but at the same time, I'm proud for Durant. I was proud for not so much fucking Longbeard and Westbrook, but I was glad for the players that used to be on the Sonics that had a potential to possibly win. Do I root for Oklahoma City? Nah, not really my thing. And so everyone that is a Sacramento Kings fan, and if you're mad at the city of Seattle because we now have your team, that's really shitty. That's the same thing as being mad at the current boyfriend of your ex-girlfriend. That's really shitty. We're not rubbing it in your face. I know how it feels to lose a team. It's shitty, but it's business. And Sacramento, from what I've been told, has amazing fans. Seattle has amazing fans. Can we always get along? That's just kind of my point about it. We didn't take it. They left. Sorry about that. So, on the left is going to be a link to my Sunday Chill commentary that I did yesterday. I know I uploaded this kind of late, but I have to get in that Sunday Chill mood. And then on the right is my Steel Defiance montage. My respawn-only knife montage edited by Rude Vids. So check that out. I got Blade Plays. I got my main channel. Blah, blah, blah. Love you. Peace and butt grease.